Hey guys, this is Brad from Max Rarity and bringing you my post-rotation Ninetales deck. This is going to be focused around baby Ninetales more than big Ninetales. In fact, I don't even run one anymore. So let's get started. So my lineup is 4 baby Vulpix. These are the Beacon Vulpix. I do find that Beacon is just the better one versus Powder Snow. So I did choose to go ahead and run all 4 Ninetales. If you've noticed some of my other videos, I actually really like this card. This card is by far one of my favorite cards from the new set. It's fantastic. It's really good in the meta. For those of you who don't know what it does, it's got an effect called Luminous Barrier. Prevent all effects of attacks, including damage done to this Pokemon by your opponent's Pokemon GX or EX. Has 110 life points and has Aurora Beam for 1 water and 1 double colorless. So it ends up being really good. It actually has Safeguard that can attack and actually can hit relevant numbers with a Choice Band. 3 Tapu Lele. I mean, like at this point, like really you need to run the Lele. You don't really want to if you can't help it. If you see that you're having issues, maybe you cut down the Lele. It's something that you can do. I'm going back and forth between this and Special Charge. I ended up cutting Special Charge from this deck, as you'll see when we get to the items. So it's one of those things, I may cut a Lele, put a Special Charge back in, because this doesn't need to be as fast. Here are my 2 Glaceon, my 1 Remoraid, 1 Octillery, 1 Tapu Fini, and here's my tech card of the format, and it's Giratina. Like really, when it comes down to it, Frogs lost some things, but did they lose enough? I see a lot of Frogs. I also see a lot of Frogs that have a lot of problems with some of the other stuff that's in, or not Frogs, but Frogs have a good matchup, is what I mean, for some of the other things in the format. They don't necessarily have a bad time against Gardevoir. They really mostly lose to themselves, and so this just kind of helps to cement it against this deck, because you are running the Ninetales, so there's just something else that you need there. So I do run 1 Ninja Boy, just because if I start the Tina, I need a Vulpix, or vice versa. Start anything, I can Ninja Boy out into a Vulpix and get going. 1 Bridget, 1 Wally, because I really want to get to this as quick as I can in some matchups. It's just too good. 1 Skyla, 2 Kukui, 3 Guzma, 3 Sycamore, and 4 N. Normally I play 4 Sycamore and 4 N. However, I did cut 1 Sycamore for a 3rd Guzma. I think as everything slows down, Guzma's really the card that really needs to be played at the moment. It's definitely just one of those things. I really thoroughly enjoy Guzma anyway. He's my dude. By far, he's my dude. Okay, and now on to my items. I have 1 Rescue Stretcher, 1 Choice Band. So I used to run 3 Choice Band. I now play 1 Choice Band, 2 Muscle Building Dumbbells. So I found that just giving the extra little bit to Ninetales is good, especially in the Gardevoir matchup, where it does allow for it to take a hit from either a Rangaroo or even taking a hit from a Gallade. It doesn't kill it. You have to Field Blower it first. So like it just allows it to like live longer. So it does give you that little bit of an extra edge by far. For Ultra Ball, for Aqua Patch, 2 Field Blower, 3 Brooklet Hill. I thoroughly enjoy having 2 Field Blower. A lot of people always ask me why I have 2 in there instead of 1, because I don't think 1's enough. Sure, I have a Stadium to bounce, but I'd rather bounce with a Stadium and then use a Field Blower to hit everything else I need to hit. Field Blower going into the next format especially with Garb, like, you really kind of need it. You really kind of have to have it because this is really good against the Garb matchup. So, like, you want to play you want to play the Ninetales, so, like, you really just need ways to get rid of a Garbotoxin Garb. So now onto energy. So I run 2 Splash Energy. This is a big change for me. I did not run Splash Energy, and now I found that I love it. I love being able to put a Vulpix, or to put a Ninetales line with a Splash Energy on to just pick it all back up. Like, it's just really good. Especially with this Ninetales in the format. It allows me to just pick up the entire thing. I don't have to lose it. I don't have to worry about it. And it just kind of... I mean, it's just good. Like, I played... Well, one of my friends played my decks in a tournament a couple weeks ago. And he played Gardevoir, Volcanion. And, like, he only lost to the 3rd Gardevoir player because he didn't know what Tapu Fini did. Like, he's not used to using Tapu Fini other than a 1 energy attacker. And so that's why he lost, because he could have literally just knocked down everything, or knocked out what was on the bench for that last prize that he had. And he's like, I really like the deck, and I'm like, I know, I love it too. And so, really when it comes down to it, like, this is what really just, like, saved the day, because, like, he would, like, lose 1, and then just pick, like, get stuff back up, put it back down. Or Ninetales goes, okay, pull it up, put it back down. And it's just one of those things to keep it in there. So I have 4 double colorless, obviously. And then 4 water. Some people, a lot of my friends are asking why I'm only playing 4 water energy. And to be honest, like, I never have a problem with it. Like, I can definitely understand why some people do. But I also don't, like, I don't really use my aqua patches until, like, I have to. Like, I would rather attach and then lose something to then attach to something else. I'd rather have a Ninetales up going with a water than, like, and then, like, end it back, and back things, instead of just losing it. Or, and, like, just end it back, like, in the aqua patch back, to then use it later. Is how I think. That's how I like it, personally. That's just how I play it. Some people play things differently. It's really all up to you. Like I said, I really like Special Charge in the deck. If I had an extra slot, like that's the first thing that would go in there. And it's just like one of those things where it's like, do I have the extra slot? And the answer is just no at the moment. Like, it's one of those things you could cut a Lele because you don't necessarily need it. Like, you have your Vulpix to beacon it out when you need it. Then you have the Ninja Boy to, like, put it back in, which is really neat to go, oh, put it back in. And then switch it to something else that you may need. I like the team. I think it's nice. That's just me. That's one of the things, that's what I actually took out Special Charge for. So, I see a lot of this. I see a lot of frogs. Like, they're really good. And they are a deck that needs to not be taken, like, lightly, and people need to think they're not dead. So, I think that's, and here's my deck profile. Tell me what you think, share, like, subscribe. You know the deal. And may your lives be as max rarity as my decks. You have a great day.